Sponsored by
PhD, MPhil किसी भी विषय में डिप्लोमा के अनेक अवसर है RKTF यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशंस ओपन।
The voices of Balochistan, suppressed by Pakistan and its authoritarian security forces, have now reached the ears of international peace communities, with Amnesty International calling upon PM Shehbaz Sharif's government to immediately cease punitive attempts by the Pakistani authorities to deter, vilify, and criminalize peaceful protesters. For past 3 days, tensions have been on the rise in Pakistan's Balochistan province, where the ethnic group has been protesting against human rights violations, enforced disappearances, and extrajudicial killings in Balochistan, the largest yet the poorest province in Pakistan. Reprimanding the Pakistani government for their brutal crackdown on Baloch protesters that resulted in 3 deaths and the arrest of organizers, including Sami Deen Baloch, Sabqatullah Shah, and Dr. Sabiha Baloch, Amnesty International said that Pakistan is obligated under its constitution and international human rights law to uphold the rights to freedom of expression. The remarks came in the backdrop of a troubling escalation after Pakistan imposed severe restrictions in the coastal town of Gwadar just a day before the Baloch Yakjeti Committee was to organize the Baloch Raji Machi or Baloch National Gathering. For their recent demonstration, the Baloch Yakjeti Committee leader Maharang Baloch outlined their 2 main demands: the opening of highways to allow the Baloch protesters to reach Gwadar, and the release of dozens of their members arrested by law enforcement agencies.
But the state, rather than sitting with the protesters, rather than facilitating the protest, they have started a huge crackdown against the national gathering. Till then, we don't have the reports outside Gwadar, but in Gwadar, military has taken over the streets and it has injured many people and abducted more than 500 people. And we still don't have the data that how many people are injured, because the hospitals are sealed and the injured people have no access for their health facilities. And outside Gwadar, the Baloch masses have also organized sitting in multiple regions of Balochistan. But the state has used violence against those protesters while abducting several human beings and women protesters.
However, the tensions intensified after Pakistan security forces initiated a violent crackdown against peaceful Baloch protesters. The Frontier Corps, a paramilitary force in Pakistan, opened fire on buses that were headed to Gwadar for the Baloch National Gathering, injuring at least 14 people. The crackdown escalated a day after security forces brutally killed at least 3 protesters and injured dozens more in Gwadar, while police used tear gas to disperse demonstrators. Significantly, Gwadar is Pakistan's only deep sea port on the Arabian Sea and is a key route of the $60 billion China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC). Meanwhile, the Baloch have accused Pakistan of neglecting their community and exploiting their province's mineral resources. Essentially, Balochistan, home to approximately 15 million of Pakistan's estimated 240 million people, is rich in natural resources including oil, coal, gold, copper and gas reserves, generating substantial revenue for the government.